Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, January 10th. I'm Tracy Pelishek. Here's a brief look at the news. The Kenosha City Council has said reviewing the city's snow removal policy was not urgent enough to warrant addressing Wednesday. Alderman David Bugdala successfully overrode Mayor Keith Bosman's decision to have a council committee review the policy and had the item placed on Wednesday's meeting agenda. But when it came to debate it, council members and the mayor decided it best to refer it back to committee. The decision did not go over well with Bugdala, who protested the decision until the mayor cut his microphone. A bill being promoted by State Representative Dale Koinga would bar the Kenosha Unified School District from running its 5 charter schools. The bill would outlaw charters operated by public school districts. Kenosha's 5 charters have greater independence than typical public schools, but the staff is employed by the district and the schools receive district services for things like human resources and technical support. Bill sponsors say the schools, among 190 district-operated charters in the state, are not real charter schools. If the bill passes, the schools must become completely independent from Unified or become magnet schools with less independence. A man was struck and killed Thursday evening after stepping in front of a southbound Metra train near 122nd Street in Pleasant Prairie. The incident happened about 6 p.m. The victim, who has not been identified, was described as a male in his late teens or early 20s. The situation caused Metra train delays for several hours. Earlier Thursday, We Energies crews dealt with an arcing power line that caused traffic delays on Highway 50 just west of I-94. Sources said a power pole support wire appeared to have broken and come in contact with a live power line, starting a fire at the base of the pole. Prosecutors and the defense have agreed that 3 years probation is the appropriate punishment for a man and woman who stole thousands of dollars worth of equipment from Snap-on. Linda Anderson of Crystal Lake, Illinois, and Michael Ostrom of Somonauk, Illinois, each pleaded no contest Thursday to a single charge of party to the crime of theft of items worth more than $10,000. Anderson worked at Snap-on in 2007 and 2008 and used her position in the Returns Processing Center to prepare items that Ostrom picked up and later sold on Craigslist. Each were ordered to pay $12,500 in restitution to Snap-on. Fix-It looks this week at a bumpy railroad crossing on Highway 50. Here's Bill Guida with the story.
We're here for Kenosha News Fix-It today, not for the polar vortex, but for these rough railroad crossings at Highway 50, on Highway 50, at Cooper Road and 52nd Avenue. Fix-It's been receiving complaints about these tracks and the rough crossing for 2 years. They were to be repaired back in 2012, in fall 2012. When that didn't happen, Fix-It contacted Union Pacific Railroad again in November of 2013 and was told the tracks were to be repaired, but they needed permission from Wisconsin Department of Transportation to close Highway 50. They never heard back from Wisconsin Department of Transportation about closing the highway, and we're in the process now of waiting for a date when the road can be closed and whether the road can be closed for Union Pacific to do the repairs. This is Bill Guida for Kenosha News Fix-It.
Thanks, Bill. What's trending today? New Jersey Governor Chris Christie is distancing himself from a now-fired aide who purposely caused traffic gridlock as political payback after the recent election. How will the scandal affect Christie's possible run for president in 2016? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Terry Flores with Voices on the Street.
This week, Voices on the Street is at the Broad Stop, where we ask people what is their go-to comfort food. And here's what they had to say.
I think chili is a great comfort food. It's warm, you can spice it up depending on how cold it is.
The ultimate comfort food is the one that Mom used to make. That's meatloaf with mashed potatoes on the side and then lots of extra ketchup.
My go-to comfort food when it's nice and cold would probably be any type of pasta. Big fan of lasagna. Sounds really good to me.
For the Kenosha News, this is Terry Flores.
Thanks, Terry. Now, here's a look at what we're working on today. Jill Roselle is previewing the upcoming Miss Kenosha pageant, and James Lawson takes an in-depth look at the Kenosha area's business parks in this week's Sunday Choice feature. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Tracy Pelishek with the Weekday Report.